Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? Today's video was inspired by a recent email request on why your ex possibly won't ever break no contact after that breakup. Now you already know how I get down. I don't like to waste time and I'm ready to get into it, so let's do that right now. Have you considered that maybe, just maybe, what you had to give, how you cared, what aligned with you personally, the type of commitment, the type of value, the type of love, and the effort that you expected were misaligned with your ex? Have you considered that you were literally upholding the sacredness of that relationship by your damn self for so long that you didn't even notice? Have you considered that you being the giver, provider, and the savior are a massive problem? Not just in the relationship though, but also in your previous relationships as well? Doesn't make a lot of sense yet? Let me explain. See, when we come from a past of trauma, of constantly having to be an overachiever, from parents who didn't validate us, of having to apologize for others' behaviors, of being picked on, abandoned, mistreated earlier in our lives, it leads to this level of being so self-sufficient that we believe our money, our resources, our communication, our life, our help, and our standards can both help and translate into the lives of our partner. But the truth is, we set ourselves up for massive disappointment when we expect us out of somebody else. So instead of accepting someone for who they are, how they communicate, how angry they seem, how miserable, not vulnerable, not honest that they are with us, we think that we can make such a massive difference that it clouds our discernment. You know, the discernment that's telling you, screaming at you, that all of this extra effort that you're making, all of the plans, the money, the overextending of yourself in the relationship is not going to give you a return on your investment. But you know us, we gotta try, right? But you also want to know the real problem? We have forgiven for so long, said yes for so long, pushed back our boundaries, gave up for everybody else in your life for so fucking long. It just becomes second nature in our lives. But just because you have a high tolerance for pain, just because you can deal with that difficult situation, that difficult person you have in your life, have had toxic relationships, have had to apologize for others in your past, does not mean you deserve to or need to. Because the longer we keep the same level of thinking that got us here, the longer the changes we truly need to make, the healing that truly needs to be done, the self-awareness and acceptance we truly need to marry together gets delayed. So when your ex breaking no contact consumes you this much, it tells me you got a lot of work to do, a lot of growth through the pain, not just from your ex, but possibly your childhood and early adulthood. But there's no better time than the present, right? To make peace with your broken pieces. This way you can be on the mend from the pain and the disappointment that your ex left behind. No contact is more than just trying to get your shit straight. It should be a judgment-free zone where you can now be this glorious ass mess we sometimes need to be in order to get our life back right. So do it right, do it for you, and take your fucking time this time around, because you deserve that much, don't you? Or nah? As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in and checking out this video today. If you're new to the channel, you know what you gotta do, right? Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom. Become official to a team that will always push you towards personal greatness. I'll be back soon with another new video, but in the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired, and as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.